Hello, all you beautiful people, and welcome to your weekly energy update. And we are looking at the week of May 29th through June 5th. But of course, these are timeless. So if you are coming across this reading outside of that time frame, still trust your intuition and watch the video because I'm sure there are messages for you. If you are watching this during that period of time, wow, May has been quite a I don't even know what word to say, intense, maybe, energy month. We have the eclipses going on, and of course, Mercury in retrograde. So it was a pretty, like I said, intense, energetic type of month. But great news for this week on Friday, June 3rd, is when Mercury goes direct. So we're coming out of that retrograde. So all the reflection we've been doing and all the challenges we've had with communication and whatever beautiful lessons we were able to learn through that. Now we're going to be moving forward again for a little while till the next retrograde. Also, we have the Gemini new moon on May 30th. And Gemini is ruled by Mercury along with Virgo. So with this new moon happening on May 30th, we're already going to be in that energy of that Mercuryness, the direct Mercuryness, though, going forward as it hits and goes direct on June 3rd. So the Gemini new moon, Gemini energy is all about creating connections, kind of allowing a space for curiosity, getting some clarity amongst all the chaos that we were in and experience every day that's going on around us, and moving forward with that. So we're already going to be in this beautiful Gemini energy as Mercury goes direct. So some beautiful things. So for this week's reading, what Spirit wants us to focus on is asking, what do we want to know about, like new connections, new thoughts, and what can we have more clarity around? So we're going to jump into each zodiac sign, and I'm jumping into yours right now. All right, Pisces, this is your weekly energy update, and we're going to start off pulling a card here from the Queen of the Moon Oracle. And side note, all of the cards I use in a reading, I do list in the description box below, but we'll see here. What new energies does the Creator want you to know about? New connections, new thoughts, new clarity. All right, so for our Pisces. All right. Nope. I was like, wow, you get 3? And they're like, no, silly. All right, so for our Pisces, please. Wow. There's a lot of energy in these cards, though. They're all wanting to fly out here. Okay. Just make it very obvious. Okay, so there it is. Made itself known, and you've got the release card. Beautiful card for this week. Definitely releasing something that no longer serves you and you are ready to let go of, because we never let go of anything until we're ready, right? It says, let it go. It is time to release anything that does not serve you. Old negative habits do not engage you anymore, as the payoff is not enough. You are ready to make room for bigger, brighter, more aligned things. There is a payoff if we decide to finally release something we no longer need. The payoff is as individual as you are, but there will be a universal feeling of making space for something new. Makes sense with the new moon coming in too here, that it's time. Well, perfect timing for new beginnings. The secret to effectively releasing what no longer serves you is, in fact, knowing that the payoff will be indeed worth it, which makes it super important to know what that positive payoff may be. For example, giving up a habit such as smoking, which we know is detrimental to our body in that it is cancer-causing, among many other nasty things, it says, has payoffs. So what's the most important payoff for you may be different for someone else who is giving up the habit, but it needs to be clear to your mind, body, and spirit what that benefit is. You might give up so that your body feels healthier generally, or so that your children and those around you aren't exposed to the smoke and chemicals, that you live longer, or that all that money you are investing on cigarettes could be used for something that is more in line with what you really want, such as a traveling or home, all of which are real payoffs for which it is worth releasing the habit. In magic, in particular in spellcraft, the art of release after raising power is vital to its effectiveness. Should we raise power without sending it out to the universe or deities or creator in a focused way, it remains stagnant or stuck, and this can cause us to feel overwhelmed. So a companion stone for this is smoky quartz. But I really feel, it's mentioning here this power, this energy that you have been holding, some of that is what you're ready to release too. And you can do that through some sort of ritual that you want to do, like let's say if you have emotional energy that's been building up, or mental energy that's been building up around things, even physical energy that's been building up around things. If you write it like on a piece of paper, just write it out. So it's like putting the energy, just intentionally as you're writing it, put the energy into the paper, and then either rip up or shred it, or even burning it safely, of course, is a nice way to transform that energy and release it from your energy field. We're also going to pull a card here from the numerology guidance cards and just see what else the creator wants you to know about this energy of release, this new beginning, making space for something new this week. So for our Pisces, what else do you want them to know about this energy, please? Okay, this one flew out here. Any others? I feel like there was another one trying to show itself. Oh my gosh, okay. Maybe there was two other ones trying to show itself. So you've got financial discipline here. And I kind of feel like this release around worry around finances is why this one came out. What do you know? You got the new beginnings with the new beginnings. So that is perfect there. And then you have your intuition too, card number 22. So let me just move these kind of here more central. There we go. So you do have this energy here. I really feel like it's zeroing on this financial discipline, that you have like these judgmental energies against yourself, these fears around your finances, these fears around things. And I understand, I get it. That's like one of my biggest, I think my journey of this lifetime is all about worth and, making sure, finances and everything else. And because, money, that buys everything. We don't raise crops, most of us out, and, enough for us to support ourselves and be self-sufficient. We're all about, money is energy, and we invest that energy out. And so there's this concern around it, this energy of so much around it and putting so much importance around it. But this is the release that's coming for you, this new release of this energy, because you have this intuition here. And this 22 is really jumping out. And so that's what I'm going to read here. It's about trusting your gut, trusting your intuition, trusting that connection to the spiritual world about your finances, about your sustenance. I kind of feel like it's the 5 of Pentacles energy, which is about transforming from this feeling of being abandoned by the physical world and the people in it, and being concerned about our daily sustenance, and that I want at least, in the bank enough so I can feel safe and secure for at least a year in my mind. It's like that kind of energy around it, but it transforms into looking at from the creator, that it's the creator that brings us our sustenance for each day, that we can trust the creator because our creator's love for us is unconditional, meaning there's nothing we can do to lose it. So we have a stable connection and a stable relationship with the creator. And The Creator is the one that brings us our every need that we need in this moment. Now, it may not give us that year today, and so we know we have everything for a year. It's like we have enough for today, and trusting that the Creator will bring us enough for today, and releases a lot of the anxiety and everything around it. And so this transformation that happens with this energy is about knowing that humans might bring us things, but that's just the shipping company. They're just the postal delivery service. But the Creator is the one who's bringing it to us. It's like Amazon. Amazon may be gathering the goods and getting them to us, and then the UPS or FedEx or Postal Service or Amazon driver, they're the ones that are delivering it to us, but it came from somewhere else, right? And that's coming from the Creator. So there's this transformation in our belief about our abandonment feeling, and looking to the outside world and those characters as our source of support and finances, but realizing that it's the Creator that wants to just pour down on us everything we need in this moment, and just to trust that we will always have what we need for this moment. Now, the intuition card here encourages you to trust your inner guidance and to embrace the intuitive wisdom that resides within your soul. This card showing up here is basically urging you to honor your sensitivity at all times and to prioritize your premonitions and hunches about practicality and logic. This isn't a time to be influenced by others' opinions or to betray your inner guidance in order to fit in. Instead, you must trust your intuition, for it will never let you down. You're now being encouraged to spend quiet time alone. Nature and the outdoors will enhance your connections to Source and align your soul with Mother Earth. Likewise, regular prayer, meditation, listening to beautiful music, mindful breathing, and exercises such as yoga or qigong will enhance your intuition and help you develop your clairvoyant, clairaudient, clairsentient, and claircognizant abilities. So when you're indecisive and unsure, always go within, for your intuition knows the path that serves your greater good. When you trust in yourself and your connection to the divine, you will synchronistically be led to where you need to be. And the affirmation for this card is, my intuition leads me to where I need to be. So I love that. So that's where we're going to go with those. We're also going to pull from the Light Seers Tarot here and just see what else the Creator would like you to know. What new clarity about this new beginning, this worth and finances. Trust in your gut. All right. So for our Pisces, what else would you like them to know, please? Okay. What else? Okay. All right. Makes sense so far here. The ones that are showing themselves. What else, please? All right, and then these final ones here. So you get to one here, one here, one here, one here. Okay. A very strong tower here. So you have the 10 of Wands here that showed up right above the new beginnings, which 10 is endings and new beginnings. And this Wands is your energy. It's your drive, your passion, your inspiration, but it's your spiritual energy, your physical energy. You can see she went on this long path. She's been here. She's ready. She's this burden, this ox is helping carry the burden, and she has all this stuff, all this energy, everything that she's gathered along the way. But you are ready to put the burden down, and you're ready to move into this new beginning, into this new place, because then you have the Sun over here, which is also card 19, which 9 plus 1 is 10. So ending a new beginning again. But the Sun is one of the most beautiful, successful, radiant cards in all of the tarot. And so this is just basically telling you there is success, there is this wholeness, there is this completeness, connecting to the sun, which is the provider of everything. Without the sun, we would have nothing here. We would all, life wouldn't be able to currently exist as it is on our planet without the sun. So there is this caretaking of it. The sun gives and doesn't expect anything in return. It just simply is itself, like the creator. It just gives, and it floods us with a beautiful love and takes care of us, right? So there is this beautiful awareness that comes, and the sun also shines light down on things. And so especially this new clarity that's going to be coming around this financial discipline, these feelings of stress around finances and money and budgeting and spending correctly and all that fun stuff. And then I do want to go to this one next. Yep, and you have Temperance. So temperance is balance. It is this wonderful, patience. It's the balancing out of things. You can see here he's got the two things that he's balancing out, which is our human side and the sun, our higher self, our spiritual side. And so there is this awareness that's coming in here. Like I talked about with the Five of Pentacles, understanding our human experience, our human journey, and how we're looking out for all our sustenance out here. But when we connect to our spiritual side, this intuition, connecting to the higher realms, then we understand that it is what is who we are. Our human is our character. Our spiritual side is the actor behind the character, eternal, temporary, right? And so there is this balancing out and this understanding that there are these two worlds that we're going with the ebb and flow every day. When we get drawn out into fear, into all our financial concerns, if we make it our new habit to take a deep breath and go, wait a minute, where is my supply coming from? It's not from that human, it's from the creator. So we get quiet, we get still, we get away, and we listen for next actions, right? And then they do want me to go with the next actions over here. Yeah, you have the Page of Cups. Cups are your emotions, and you're ready to take your emotions to a new level. You're not, and I kind of look at it as here's the human emotions and the higher self emotions from the spiritual realm. It's like you are off the charts. And so there is this awareness around your emotions and understanding where they're coming from, and that every moment is the choice between two places. It comes back to this Temperance card. Every moment is either of that human fear experience of fight or flight, and all those expectations that are poured into us from the human world, or of unconditional love of the higher realm. And we get to choose every moment what our focus is going to be, knowing that whatever we focus in is what grows. And then you have the Seven of Pentacles. So the Seven of Pentacles is your outside world. And when you're looking at the Seven of Pentacles, it's showing that there's growth in seeds that you had planted before. Things are growing in your life. There is this growth in your finances, this growth in your outside world and your experiences, but it's taking its good old time, and it's not as ripe, and they're not as edible yet. And so there is this patience that comes with here of the outside world. But there's also this kind of reflection on what you have been focusing on before. You might be ready to change direction in it. It's like if you plant an apple tree and you've been, fertilizing it and watering it and, doing all the stuff you need to do for an apple tree to grow. And then it's at its point, the fruit starts to grow, and you're like, oh yeah, that's right. I planted a apple tree, but I'm really not into apples anymore. With your experiences here, you're ready for something different. And so you're changing your direction, and you're planting like an avocado tree instead. You're going to focus your energy on that instead of the other. So there's this energy with this new beginning of switching your direction and your interest from before. Then we're going here. And you do have the Devil card here. So the Devil card, don't be afraid of this. This is just represents our shadow side. And it's actually a beautiful piece of us because it is our subconscious. It's a piece of our spirit. It's a piece of our soul. It's like the tour guide that takes us on this tour of the human experience. And like a tour guide at Disney World or Universal Studios, they know what's going on behind the scenes and below the surface, under the surface. They know all this stuff, and so they're able to give us these hints, give us these wisdom and pieces of information that help our experience be even more enhanced than it would have been without their help. I always look at the devil card like Dr. Evil in the Austin Powers series, because he pretended to be this villain in order to have to make the show. Really, what would of that have been without him? But he would capture Austin Powers, who was this international man of mystery, the spy, and he would spill his guts to Austin Powers about, this is my plot, I was going to take over the world, blah, 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 because he planned on killing Austin Powers, while Austin Powers would always escape and then foil Dr. Evil's plans. The devil kind of works that way. The devil's like, hey, blah, 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 this is what's keeping you feeling restricted and small and fearful and, all this stuff. But he winks at us and nudges us then going, what are you going to do about that? So now you know the plot. He's intentionally bringing stuff to our face so that we can know what's happening, what is our block, what's blinding us, what's making us feel small, so that we can turn that around and feel differently, feel the truth of things rather than the lies of the small t truths of the human existence. And then your final card is the Three of Cups. And a beautiful card to end on. Cups are your emotions. The Three of Cups is like the celebration or the joy card. And it's a beautiful, beautiful energy. But looking at intuition and connecting to the higher realms, the Three of Cups holds a special meaning for me and my spirit guides and my whole posse of support on the other side, because this represents them, that they are with us. We are never, ever, ever alone. We have that huge host. We have the creator in spirit, but we also have our guardian angel, our angels, our spirit guides, our loved ones who are already on the other side, our ancestors, and just a whole myriad of beings of unconditional love and light are surrounding us, and they're always around us. Now, they don't mess with our free will, though. So when we ask for their assistance and we connect with our intuition, we connect to the higher realms and to all of them, when we do it of our own free will and ask them for guidance and answers and signs or whatever, then as long as it doesn't meddle with our life purpose that we had told them, hands off of this, then they will do their very, very best to communicate with us, and they will overdo it because they want to communicate with us so much and they love us so much. So this is them saying, hey, don't forget, we are here. Never, please don't feel that you can't reach out to us and ask us for things, because we love you and we want to help you have the most amazing experience as you go into this new beginning and this release. So I am loving this message for you, Pisces. Don't have anything else to add, but if you are looking for more messages of love from above, in addition to these weekly energy updates, I also put out monthly readings for each zodiac sign, and also a few other types of videos. So if you don't want to miss out on any of those and be notified immediately when they become available, if you give this video a little thumbs up and click the like button, also click the subscribe button, that gives you access to the notification bell. And when you go in there, if you select the all option, then you'll be notified of any new videos that come out on my channel. And also doing those things helps spread the love, because when you like a video, when you share a video, when you comment on a video, and especially if you subscribe to a channel, doing those things makes the YouTube algorithm so excited it wants to share those messages with other people as well. So if you feel inspired to do any of that, of course, I am very, very grateful for that. Also, these are general readings, and if you're looking for an even more specific answers to your questions for your specific life, I do offer personal readings, and all that information is listed in the description box below. Right, beautiful Pisces, as you go through this amazing adventure this week, please know that every second of every day of your life that you are unconditionally loved by the creator of all things. And of course, I love you too. Have an amazing week. I'll be talking to you very soon, I'm sure. In the meantime, you hang in there and you take care.